You've learned wall jump. Use this ability, push the L stick towards a wall and press A continuously to leap upward, or square for me because the controls are messed up. Alright, so these things are also, they level up other aspects of Ori. They give Ori the big level ups when we find these Spirit Tree. These are big things that are going to add to our movement. I said the movement gets crazy later on in this game. Well, for a baby first step, we just learned how to climb walls. Found an energy cell. You can now collect and use more energy. Remember that you can use energy to create a soul link and save your game. Okay, so there's one example. If you notice, I just used one, but I now have two little blue circles. One of them's faded because I just used it, but I now have two little blue circles. That means I can store up to 2 save game points when running along as Ori, which will come in handy later. I don't always have to rely on just having 1 save game point at any given time. Oops. And what else do we want to level up here? I can get Rekindle, which allows me to reuse soul links. Basically meaning I can save my game in the same spot more than once. Doesn't seem too useful to me. I can expand in my other skill trees a bit. We can look up, most pickups now show up on the map, so I could look at the map and see where certain things are that I need to collect. That's going to be really handy, but for right now, I think I'm a little bit more interested in increasing the damage of my attack. I'm an attack-heavy guy. Bigger my attacks are, faster I'll take down my enemies on. Hopefully it means the less I'll die. And we'll get to leveling up all the fun stuff later on. Keep in mind I currently have 1 key fragment in the upper right hand corner. I need a second one to get past that door, so let's see what we can come up with here. As we are now able to climb our way out of this little pit of death. The game has been somewhat linear up to this point. Like, not linear, like, not that we've been playing super long, but not super linear by any means, but it kind of guided me into that hole pretty easily. Like, I didn't really have a choice. It guided me to that hole one way or another. And I had to go down that hole, and now that I've gone down that hole... What's up, big frogman? As you can see, the enemies are dying easier because the thing I leveled up. But now that I've gone down that hole, I have the important bit that I need. But we still need another keystone fragment, unfortunately. I'm just guessing I'm going to need this rock. What do we have in here? Hey, baby level up. Baby, not a level up, but baby level up juice, essentially. Going up here. I don't even know if this is the right way. I don't remember where that key place is. Going to save my game here because we're right next to another soul fragment, so why not? Okay, going to have to do this without getting absolutely murdered by these things. I have to hold my right stick to the left. That's how I move these things, by the way. That's how I grab onto anything. I don't get to hold the right stick in any direction I want. I have to hold the right stick to the left. I am going to die. I'm going to die. Nah, we're fine. I made that easily. Never mind. All right, and the other keystone fragment. Cool. This was the right way. Hoping I just wasn't running off willy-nilly for no reason, but if I get up here... Looking good. Looking good. I got another bit of level up juice. Looks like we have a lever. Hey, is that a mapstone fragment? Damn, we did go the right direction. See how quickly my attacks kill enemies now, though? Find a mapstone fragment. Return this to the mapstone area to unlock a new map. Or something like that. I might not have read that correctly. Alright, we've already killed this guy, but you can re-kill enemies to get good level ups. I mean, you know, you want to keep leaving an area and come back to it. It'll help you in the leveling up process. For the most part, you don't really need to do that, though. If the exploit is still there from the definitive edition, or from the original edition, I might have an exploit. I might have a little baby exploit I can use later. I would love to show you guys if it still works. Like I said, I don't know what all is going to be different from the regular version of the definitive edition. All right, so as you can see, I think by turning on this mapstone fragment, I don't know if I've lit up the entire outline section of everything down here. I think that's it. I think by putting in this mapstone fragment, everything that's outlined is what we unlock with the mapstone fragment. Everything that's colored, everything that's got color to it and isn't grayed out, is places that we've actually been and seen ourselves already. So I think that helps a bit with all that. As you can see, underneath the mucky water, there's another area I can go down there. There's an area that looks too high to jump to from that direction. There's a sky area I couldn't get to over there. Pretty much everywhere I haven't been is somewhere that I couldn't be yet. And then this area here, if I can find out what zoom in is. Yeah, zoom in's messed up. That's where the map is. So I got to get back up there to the map, and then we'll be on our way. Just interesting stuff. And then over here is where my last save was. That's the last soul fragment. Okay. Then I can zoom way out and see the entire Ori and the Blind Forest map and everywhere that we may be traversing in the future. But this is the whole layout of everything. I don't know. It's really cool. Really cool stuff. That's the mapstone fragment, though. There will be more in the future, hopefully. Assuming I can find them. Again, still not sure if I want 100% this one or not. Don't know what new the Definitive Edition brings to the table. I didn't even think about that. They had the one life Ori option. I didn't even think about the fact that we want to go this way. The Definitive Edition is going to be even bigger than the original, and like there's even more stuff in the Definitive Edition than the original, and they gave people with giant balls the one life option. That is something else, man. And we come up to our first little, I don't know, trivial, puzzly area of sorts. These things will hurt and or kill me. Ah! Like we're picking up map key fragments while we're here. No point in leaving those behind. I'm sure they'll be needed in the future. Just try not to get hit by the fireballs of death. Can I walk through this wall? Yes, I can. Can I get through over here? Absolutely not. These energy gates were sealed by the spirits of past. If we collect enough energy cells, they'll open a path. So as you can see, I need about 5 energy to get through this door. But I only have 2 energy myself unlocked, and then I believe your little attacking guy. Yeah, he also counts as an energy piece. He counts as the middle one. So I technically need 4 more energy pieces, but I only have 2 unlocked, so we're not getting through that door. Not getting through that door just yet. I don't believe I can jump over that way. Looks like we're gonna have to take the long way around. They give you a lot of save point options here, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here, just in case we die. I don't want to go all the way back to the bottom. Would rather spawn there. It's a pretty big key, is just making sure you always save. I'll let him shoot his flame. He's got a really long cooldown on that. Oh my god, I screwed up the jump. There we go. All right, made it. Now I have to get down there and get this mapstone key fragment without dying. There we go, good stuff. Without landing in the spiky pit of death. Ow. Go ahead and make a save point there just to be safe. Looks like I'm gonna have to drop down here, pick this up. Can I go back up? Or can I go back down? Going back down is kind of useless. Okay, we'll go back up. Back and forth. And I have all 4, sweet. Picked up all 4 on the way here, and sure enough, we did need those key fragments. And we're moving right along, people. Are we here already? Damn, I'm making progress. We're making damn progress. Ori, the spirit tree, he must have used the last of his strength to save you. Brought us back to life after we died earlier. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated. You received the spirit tree's light. He put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully now, you must understand. In turn, they brought balance and kept Nibble safe. The element of waters high atop the Ginso tree. The element of winds deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibble to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it is too late. First, we will find beyond the Spider Cove. First, we will find beyond the Spider Cove, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. Just to the right over here. And head over to the swamp and try to get to the very top of the tree. That's our next objective. We are way the hell over. Look at this. Look at this. This is where we started. We climbed down here. We did some stuff down there. We went over here. You know, goofed around here. Went down there. Climbed all the way up. And then now we're here. And that is roughly half the distance we're about to traverse to get all the fucking way up there. And that's at the bottom of the tree that we need to climb. That's our next objective. Alright, we're down ability points right now. Let me... Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button. There we go. Now we've saved our game. Now, I do want to check out something over here first. Alright, it's blocked off by a big wall. I think my exploit might still work. I don't know why they would have removed it. Because it's really only for cheese masters such as myself, and it doesn't give you that big of a benefit. But I'll show off what I'm looking for here. As you can see to the left is the Valley of the Wind, which we're not ready for yet. That's that area that's blocked off right now. To the right is Hollow Grove, which is on the way to where we want to be heading. So, be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable. Ground is just fine. You can make dumbasses fall through it. That's what it's good for. I think it's really all you can do from here, because I can't get up there, obviously, so it looks like we want to fall down here. So I was almost sure Frog Guy would still be down there, but... What do we have here? Save my game before finding out what's inside the good stuff. Okay, I can't get in there. Never mind. Screw the police. It's okay that I saved my game, though, because there is a free game save point right over here. We'll take that. A few little level up points. We're gonna level up again sometime soon. I can see that coming. Oh, we have to go down the other way. Okay, fair enough. Those damn walls are getting real annoying. Real annoying, blocking me off from where I want to go here. What is this? Anno, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. What do we got? Come on. Anno, or whatever your name was. Baba Boy, new power. You've learned Charge Flame. To use this ability, hold X to charge, then release X to detonate or circle for me. And damage everything in proximity. I'm gonna make a save point here real quick. Open up the new Soul Link. People know how it works at this point. There's something down there, but I really don't know how to get that right now. I could open up the map. Looks like that's up from where we were earlier, and I know I couldn't get that high then, so I probably won't be able to get that high now. But one day, we might come back for that one. It looks pretty important. Alright, so we hold X. As you can see, it consumes one of our save points. It consumes one of our soul gems. So we don't... Yeah, a soul link, even. So we don't have... Like, we lost that one gem that we could have used to save the game. But it did break through those annoying walls. So, those soul link points are really, really important. So let's go ahead and use another one. Pop that bad boy open. Okay, I'm out now, which isn't good. But I got a bit of goodies from that one. I'm gonna need at least one more, because this is where my cheese tactic is about to come into play. BT dubs. Open this. Ah, that lowers that thing down so we can get in from the other side, because I don't think we're climbing up through this one. Alright, but no, I'm gonna go cheese tactic mode right now. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. So, and I hope it still works, because if I get over there and it doesn't still work, I'm gonna kind of look like a dumbass. But if I run over here this way to the Valley of the Wind, if we go back, first of all, there's a free save point right here. It's important to keep that in mind. You can always use that to save. I'm pretty sure it always refills your life and soul stuff too. Soul link stuff. We go over here. We're not supposed to be over here yet, and I won't be able to get too far this way. But we're not supposed. We're supposed to find this area pretty, I don't know, quite a while later on in the game, right? But if I charge through it now, the wall still breaks because we got the ability to get to the Valley of Wind. But the enemies over here are actually, see, look how hard it is for me to kill this thing. The enemies over here are a lot stronger than the enemies. Number one, oh, and we can get to this thing. As you can see, it killed me. It killed me. That's how strong the enemies are. That's our first death, which, by the way, it keeps accounting your death in the statistics menu. As you can see, I've been playing for 37 minutes, though at least 10 of that was cutscene. I've completed 7% of the game. I don't know if that means that I'm that far through the story mode itself, or if that means that I've collected 7% of the collectibles in the game. I found 1 of 12 life form fragments. I found 2 of 15 of the soul link fragments, and then 0 of 33 of whatever those things are. Those might be a free level up for all I know. But the game keeps track of your statistics, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to bust through the wall again. But the enemies here are a lot stronger. So in turn for being a lot harder to kill, they also reward... they reward a lot more ability points. So I can kind of come over here and farm the area a little bit. And I didn't get to explore as much as I wanted to, but... And then I can run back here. I could drop a save point real quick. And then I can check my ability tree. And what else do we want to level up? Charge Flame Burn improves the radius and damage of the Charge Flame. I'm not too concerned about that one right now. Regroup is a really good one. So even though Rekindle isn't that great, Regroup, which makes it so creating a soul link restores a life cell for free, that's actually pretty clutch. But I want to know where stuff is on the map for right now, so I can tell if I can get to it. You know what I mean? Oops, I didn't do it. There we go. But no, by coming over here and by fighting these guys, I can essentially get a whole lot more experience from killing these guys than I should be able to get. And that's the important part. Now, those enemies did stay dead for now, but they will respawn over time. I need that frog to come back because I need that frog to break through this area right here for me so I can get down there and pick up one of those, because those look really beefy and important. But yeah, because you're not supposed to come over here this early, the enemies are a lot harder to kill, and once again, therefore, drop a whole lot more ability points. Because you should be a couple levels up before you actually come to this area for the first time, you know? Therefore, it should be harder to level up. Therefore, your enemies should be dropping more ability points in order to kill you. I mean, not in order to kill you, but in order for you to, you know? You get what I'm saying? We're fighting harder enemies so we get more experience. That's pretty much the bottom line. I shouldn't actually be able to get up to this area. Or if I can, it's going to be extremely difficult. And then we go back to my last save point. Oh my god, I should have made a save point over there after I got more. But yeah, you guys get the idea. I don't know, they might have made it so I can't farm them over, though. As you can see, the hawk hasn't respawned yet. This one, they might have fixed it to where I can't farm this spot. And if they fixed it to where I can't farm this spot, that's going to be somewhat unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world. Either way, I feel like it's worth showing off to you guys. Frog's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, I'm gonna drop a save point here and see if I can traverse the area. See if I can climb up here. You know. Damn it! Ah. Okay, not looking too good, but I have a save point here, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have a little bit better movement by the time you get here. So, I was hoping one of these enemies would drop life. Those guys suicide bomb from the ceilings, and if they hit the ground, they blow up. If I get hit by one of this frog's dude's horrible stuff, it kills me. Same thing with the Evil Hawk. Get away from me, Evil Hawk. See, you see all the ability points? We've almost got another level up off this already. I gotta be real careful. I'm pretty sure one of his hits still takes away 2 of my life points. But yeah, this is kind of the area. I want to go back and get that frog to respawn. Make another save point. Get that frog to respawn in the lower area down there. Okay, this is okay. Just as long as those guys respawn. I need the I do not want to kill the frog. There we go. Oh, now I want to kill the frog. Got a level up from that. And I got another level up. Okay, so it, yeah. I picked up an ability cell right there. And the ability cell, I think it just gave me a free level up. If it doesn't give you a full free level up, it gives you a lot of experience points. So as you can see, from going over there and killing that stuff and finding the ability cell, I got 2 level ups, alright? So that's pretty much 2.5 levels from when I started doing that. And I haven't even really grinded it yet. And I don't want to hang on it and grind it because this is in a way cheesing the game. A little bit. What do we get? Life pickups will restore twice as much life. That's kind of important, but I don't have a whole lot of life, so double the pickup doesn't do me too much good right now. Allows Spirit Flame to damage 2 targets at once. That one's going to be really good, but I have to get Charge Flame Burn first. What all can this tree get me, you know? Air Dash will be really important. That's the thing. Everything looks decent. Like, everything looks pretty decent. I think we're gonna open our way up to regroup. I think we're gonna use this as an opportunity to open our way up to regroup. So rekindle's not that great, but regroup gives me a free life ability. Gives me a free life cell every time that I save my game, which is gonna come in super handy. If you're running kind of low on life, make a save point, you'll get a piece of life back. But I think that's gonna come in real handy. Next step, I kind of want to get Spirit Flame because Spirit Flame will do more damage, and I'm all about that damage. I'm gonna make one more pass through of the cheese tactic over here. Those life cells don't respawn. I'm not going to get to do those life cells over and over and over again. But those... I want to make one more pass through the cheese tactic. Come back over here. Kill a few more things. I think it's on a time. I think it might be on a timer, or it might be on a how far away from it you get timer thing. As you can see, I'm down a life point, so I'm going to... Oh, I can't. Hold on. Let me kill this guy. Can't make a soul link near enemies, apparently. I'm going to make a save point, and I got my life ability back. That's how it works. And this is pretty much the only area you can access while you're over here currently. But it's worth it to farm these enemies, I think. Like I said, I've gotten 2.5 levels, and I only made 1 pass through, really. I made 1 pass through. I picked up the free level up from the ability cell. Fuck! Oh, no. I can reuse this save point now if I want to. But I didn't gain anything, so... Oh my god, she wouldn't jump again. But that's fine, because I spawned right here and I had everything saved, so we're good to go. Ah! This jump is really hard right now, and I want to point out that, again, when you come to this spot, you're supposed to be a bit more leveled up, and I think you're supposed to be able to jump just a little bit easier than I can at this current point in time. Oh my god. I didn't think he could reach me. I saw I was hitting him. I didn't even think about him spitting an attack out. All right, I'll finish this and I'll get out of here real quick. Like, oh my god, if she would just jump when I told her to jump. There we... No, she had it. Maybe I'm pushing the button too hard. I don't know. Or maybe I'm tapping it too quick. Or maybe this game just hates PlayStation controllers. But then again, I'm not even supposed to be over here, so... I can't complain too much about it. Just let me get up there one more time. I actually don't even need to get up there. I don't really give a shit about what's up there. I might try if I... Yeah, whatever. Did these guys respawn yet? Something up there that I don't think I can get just yet. Alright, whatever. I'll kill these guys on the way out. We'll call it good. I only have 1 life, though, which is bad. But, make a save point, get another life back. Soul Link has to charge for a minute before I can save again. There we go. See, and if you want to, if I really wanted to, I could probably cut away from camera right now and make 2 or 3 more run-throughs of that, assuming I could hit my jumps, and I could get another level or 2. I can get like 2 more level ups from this spot before it becomes more tedious than anything, but... We'll just save the game, call it good.